Starting this broadcast with the latest coming in from Sri Lanka, a delegation of Buddhist monks have arrived at President's house to hold a meeting with Gotabaya Rajapaksa and to discuss the ongoing economic crisis. The aim here is to help arrive at a solution to resolve the situation. This after citizens held protests in Sri Lanka's capital yesterday. The protest started on a peaceful note but eventually turned violent. Police resorted to tear gas in order to disperse the protesters. More than 50 people have now been injured in the violence, while 45 people have been arrested. And for more insight on this, our correspondent Dasuni Atoda has sent us this report. Let's listen in.
It's 9 a.m. here in Sri Lanka, a mere 12 hours after the initial citizen-led protest took place here outside the residence of President Gotabaya Rajapaksa. What you see right behind me is a bus that was completely set ablaze by the protesters. Now, it must be noted that this protest started off as a purely citizen-led peaceful protest that later on turned ugly and violent, where multiple rounds of tear gas and even ammunition was fired at the protesters. From what we know so far, more than 50 people have been arrested. 2 journalists have been injured, along with another 40 individuals, along with police officers as well. From what we know so far, from this morning, the President's Media Division did issue a statement stating that this protest was not a citizen-led protest, but rather a move by extremist groups. However, the public at large are refusing to believe this claim from the government, as they believe that this protest was genuinely conducted by citizens who've been frustrated with the government and the inconveniences that they've been facing since the country is now facing its worst economic crisis in the history of Sri Lanka, all due to the mismanagement of the present government led by President Gotabaya Rajapaksa. Reporting for WION World is One from Colombo, I'm Dasuni Atoda.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.